What up, my name is Brad, welcome back to Dragon Ball Legends. Now today, we're taking a look at kind of just everything. So this is going to be kind of a rambly video. I need to kind of center my thoughts about stuff, but I figure this first introduction to discussion videos, I kind of just want to touch a little bit on everything, right? As opposed to focusing specifically on one thing and diving in deep, you know? I'd rather just be like, alright, let's look at this, let's look at this, let's look at that, whatever else. Cool. So the four things that I have for this one, at least, is going to be zenkai, adventures, summon rates, and co-op. Those seem to be the biggest things people complain about. Co-op, not so much, more that it's just annoying. So, also summon rates. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Every gacha game is going to have those type of players, those type of events. Sometimes you have an event that everybody just likes. You know, obviously you're going to have people get shafted, but everybody somewhat gets a little bit lucky on an event. Cool, it just feels like a positive event. Like I felt the Super Saiyan 4s, their type of banner, felt like a very positive type of event, right? Everything just kind of worked, everybody was kind of digging it. Some people freaking hated it, but it wasn't the same as like LF, when LF Vegito came out. And you know, the anniversary, and that felt kind of gnarly the first like couple days after, because people were just pissed about not getting Vegito because it was Vegito, you know what I mean? It was just like people were so pissed in the comment sections and on Twitter and everything. So it's not the same kind of thing, but when looking at it, really, if that's gonna be something that determines if you play a game or not, gacha games may not be for you in general. I'll tell you that right now. Because they're all going to have that. I mean, right, I went through this thing with freaking Pokemon Masters. Masters has an amazing pull rate. I think it's 2% on new units. It even says 10% at the bottom left. I don't know what that, if it's 10%, I swear to God. I dropped 6 multis on Steven and Metagross, and I didn't get him. They don't hear me complain about it, because it's like, I'm used to it. I've played so many gachas at this point, it doesn't matter. I dropped 850 stones in Dokkan. They're all mainly free to play. But still, I dropped 850 stones in Dokkan, and I didn't get either one of the new LRs or the new TURs. Bardock, Gine, and Trunks and Mai. Didn't even get them. It happens. It happens, you know what I mean? You guys watched me go 17,000 for Green Gogeta in Legends. To get one freaking copy. One copy! 17,000. So it's like, if that's something that's going to push you away, then it's something you need to kind of decide internally. Like now, because it's just, I mean, we can't really help you, you know what I mean? Whenever you tweet at us and you comment on other people's stuff, well, you know, somebody gets a cool poll and you're like, well, F you, dog, I spent 5,000. It's like, well, I mean, sorry, I don't, like, that's gacha games for you. They're trying to get your money out of your pocket, like. Anyway, so summon rates, that's all I'm going to touch on with those. We'll start with adventures. So, talking about adventures, they are boring and tedious, I will admit. Right here, so this is the 7-hour one. I did this specifically. I will admit the 7-hour one does save you some time. I actually kind of like it. Because if I'm at work, I can just pop it on before I go to work. I don't have to worry about resetting them the whole time while I'm there. I like that. Before I go to bed, just pop it on. I highly recommend you guys do the 1-hour adventures, but that's so just pain in the ass. It's just a pain in the ass. What are the rewards this one for this adventures right now? Let me see. I don't think I'm even close to the overall goal. Okay, I don't care about any of that stuff. Couldn't care less. Honestly, could not care less. Okay, so I'm in a pretty decent spot here, though. Yeah. I'm in a decent spot with mine. Okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. I could care less about the rest of the awards. Oh no, I won't get my Master Pack 2 and Master Pack 3 tickets. Yeah, I'll just keep doing 7-hour ones from now on. I don't give a crap. I got 4 days left. I feel like I'm missing something, because it shouldn't be that easy, but okay. Overall, though, adventures suck because they feel very, very forced, and I don't think anybody wants to feel forced to do something in a game, right? That just sucks when it's like you have to do this to get this, you have to do this to get this, and it's just like, no, I don't want to do it. That's how I feel, at least. And I know, I would imagine some other people feel pretty similar to that too, where it's just like the game, you want it to feel nice and fluid, even if it's like crappy stuff to do, as long as it just feels like, okay, well, this is what I have to do. Like soul boosting, that's kind of how that used to feel before. Like nowadays, you skip tickets and you have better events to run and get all that, whatever. Way back when, it was just kind of like something I gotta do. you know, because I got the unit. I want to use the unit. I just gotta soul boost them. It's gonna be a sucky. I mean, dude, I used to literally sit there for like 45 minutes grinding up souls. It is not the same thing it is nowadays. So things have improved, but still, that's just the most thing I can relate it to, is that it's like, it's just, you want it to feel fluid. Kind of like, hey, all right, here you go. Do this event. You get this. Sick. Not, do this event when we get rid of the time gate. Do this event. Make sure you get enough beans. Do this. That's where it's like, stop. That's the problem that Legends is having, is it's moving along and it just puts a roadblock in front of you. And it's like, hey, can you get 500,000 beans? And it's like, no, I don't know. I don't want to get 500,000 beans. And like, well, shit, I guess you're not getting that last summon ticket, huh? Like, that's the biggest problem. Because it's like, they'll give you something, just give people stuff. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. From a perspective of somebody who has no background in marketing at all. No background in any kind of thing related to this kind of stuff. Right? I went to computer science. I went to college for computer science. And, like, no background in any of this kind of stuff. I don't understand. I don't get it. Look at Dokkan. They're giving out, like, a free LR with, like, 4 buddies and all this stuff, just like they did at Ginyu Force, and you had like 5 free units during the anniversary and all this stuff. And Legends is like, you get Android 21. But if you really want to get her grinded up, you gotta have the other Android 21. It's like, what? Okay, I guess, like... And that's the biggest problem, because we all love Dragon Ball, and we're all gonna keep playing it because we're all a bunch of dinguses who just want to play Dragon Ball. That's it. It doesn't have to be Dragon Ball, it doesn't have to be Dokkan. We just like Dragon Ball. And regardless of what you think, sorry, aesthetically, a lot of people think that Legends does look better, because it does for the most part. I like Dokkan too. Hell yeah, the animations look sick now. But Legends has so much potential, and they do such a good job when it works. That shouldn't be a statement when it works. By the way, I'm not touching on PvP in this video, because that's a whole damn video for itself. That's a whole that's a whole video. I could talk for 15 minutes just about PvP. Right off the top of my head, I ain't gonna take down notes. But yeah, so adventures, they just feel very forced. It feels like it's like, hey, log back into our game, log back into our game, log back into our game for every 5 freaking minutes, it feels like. I hate it. But I do it. That's what it is. I mean, you see, I'm level 320, so I do it. It just freaking sucks. We'll touch on Zenkai. So, we've talked about this a lot throughout the community, just in general. When you look at what makes Zenkai bad. 1, money. No. It should be a free-to-play thing. When you look at how the buffs used to work, where they would just be like, yo, you're not using this unit, let me buff him. That was it. It was dope. It was super dope. Because, like, look at Android 17, the purple one. He's still usable. Is he amazing? No. But he's perfectly usable. Red Super Saiyan Vegeta. Is he amazing? No. Perfectly usable. You know what I mean? It's like, it just feels, it felt way better. Because it was like, yo, these units don't get any love. Boom. Now they're better. Use them. Try them out. It was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool. Purple Turles, Yellow Frieza, way back when. Oh, nice. What's up, Alfred? Purple Turles, Yellow Frieza. A lot of those ones that got buffs. Their buffs aren't super relevant nowadays because Purple Turles, Green Turles. Yeah. Their buffs aren't super relevant nowadays because they're older. You know what I mean? Just like, I'm sure, I know it sounds crazy, but Zenkai, Goku, and Broly will eventually be pushed on out too. I almost guarantee it. But it was really good. It was a good system. The buffing system was just positive. You know? It was like, good. That was it. It was a really good mechanic. And now Zenkai, again, it feels so forced. So, like, whenever I use a team, like, for instance, this is perfect. The other night, I got Beerus on my guaranteed ticket, you know, the login one for Android 21 banner. I got Beerus, and I'm at 6 stars. And it's just like, okay. Why can't I use the multi-Z power on LFs? That's where I get very confused, because you look at, you need to pull, what, 17 of a Sparking, I believe, to get him, like, capped out at 14 stars, right? Fine, whatever. I think that's far too many. You look at Dokkan, who needs to pull 5. Doesn't matter, whatever. And you could argue it's 14 because you got to get super attack. Well, I got to tell you, guy, if you're grinding up, if you're summoning on a banner for 14 of the same unit instead of using Elder Kai's, okay, fine. I'm not there with you on that one, but you could argue that, I suppose, if you want to. I saw some kid argue that when we were talking about it in the podcast, and he was like, well, what, you guys don't feed in the unit to the other unit? It's like, no, I don't feed. What are you talking about? No, I don't summon for STR Cooler and then feed an STR Cooler into a super attack? What? No. Yeah, I know the game tells you to do that. Don't do that. They want you to spend more money. So you sub, yeah, they want you to summon for them 14 times. Don't do that. I'm off topic here. But no, getting Beerus to 7 stars. Just to even start the Zenkai process. And then you got to get him to Friendship 10. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. I am not a good person to talk about the Friendship 10 because it doesn't bug me that much. I think it's a bad mechanic. Friendship 5 would have been fine. But it doesn't bug me. Over the amount of time of these units being out from the day that they released till now, I've been able to get Goku, Broly, Boo, and Goku Black all to Friendship level 10. Because I do it every single day. I play the game every single day. And it might be restricted to making sure you hit it every single day. Right? But I have all of them Friendship 10, and I don't even grind. I grinded that story event like the first day. I probably did it 100 times, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. I'm out. Like, I was literally... It was like, yeah, dude, we're going to get the Zenkai unit, and then I was like, wait, I have to do this 1,300 times? Or like 2,600 times, how many it is? No. So I said F it. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So now I have to use them multiple times, and we go from there. As you can see, I'm done with Goku and Broly. Like, they already have finished their stuff that's for the free 1,000. Oh, and just to explain this to people. So you can get the Zenkai just by getting the free 1,000. I know, Zenkai 1 compared to Zenkai 7, it's not really night and day, but it's a difference for sure. I highly recommend you do that. I know it sucks, but if you watch any of my videos on the Zenkai units, they can put up the numbers. You're not going to run into too many Zenkai 7 units. It sucks. It's not a fun mechanic, whatever else. But the problem with Zenkai, if there's one event you should have time-gated, it's Zenkai. They time-gate all these events that give you crystals and all these positive things, and they're like, hey, wait 3 days, and then you can do it. You understand? Like when Legends Road comes out, people just want to try that unit out, and they're like, can you wait 3 days, and then you can get him? And it's like, no. What? Yeah, I mean, I have to. I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess I can. You know, that's literally how it feels every time. Because you know they're going to do it. A new event comes out, you click in, and you're like, gonna get that unit. Boom, wait a couple days. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll do that then. But when it comes down to this kind of stuff with Zenkai and whatever else, you can do the free 1,000 just to get them. It's a good idea. I know it sucks. Just do it, okay? I got it. Just do it. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on how much you have to grind co-op. That dude who finished up Beerus, he was one of the Japanese players that Gresh talks to. That dude who finished up Beerus, the week that you were able to Zenkai him, he's a madman. He is a straight up madman. When you do co-op, what do you get when you don't have your daily boost? 3 to 8 or something? I think it's 8's at the cap or something? 3's at the minimum, unless I'm missing something. I don't know, but that's what I always see. But it's like, he did that like the first week. Sat there, that man played co-op. I don't even want to guess how many times. I don't even want to guess. And yeah, I mean, it's good, I guess, like, props. But that's just too much work. So I'm not going to dive too much into that because you guys understand why it's too much work. I don't have to explain it to you. And if you don't, it's just because co-op's very, very tedious. It's very, 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 very tedious. And it kind of sucks. So Zenkai, really this should have been something they time-gated. It really should have been, if they were going to put a hold on an event and they were going to lock something in place. And be like, okay, you know what? Right now, you can get them to Zenkai 1. If you grind the... You know what? Actually, that wouldn't be bad. You could summon to Zenkai 1. And then you could do the free-to-play to get to Zenkai 2 if you wanted to. Or they lower that 300 cost that's on the Zenkai thing to 100. Should not be. 300 is too much. Far too much for what you're getting. I don't know if you guys watched me Zenkai 1 Goku Black, but I got multiple that was just 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, like a hero summon essentially. And it's like, you need to F off. Like, that's bullshit. That's 50. Like, if I did that every single time, like, no. That's too many crystals to spend. You cannot expect somebody who's kind of free to play, kind of spend money, whatever else, to even be close to being able to get that. That's a straight up will tactic. And it's like, looking at it like, how in what world would anybody want to be like, okay, cool, yo, Sen Shenron's coming out. I'm gonna spend this 4,000 I got on Boo. Is it a good idea? Yeah, it is. That's the sad part. We recommend stuff to you guys like that, like Resh recommended that. Skip a couple banners, Zenkai 7 Boo. Because it's a good idea. Does it suck ass? Yeah, fuck it. I don't like it either. But if you want to be competitive in the game, it's your best option. If you don't care about being competitive, that's probably the best way to play the game, honestly. If you don't care about being super competitive, you just get to top 10k and you just chillax. That's kind of what I do. I just get to 10k. I don't care. I'm not pushing any further than that. I don't want to push any further than that. You guys will see me occasionally get into like top 2,500 or something. It's just too much work. It's just too much work. Your boy does daily uploads, pretty much. I miss a day here and there, but pretty much I still work a couple days a week. It's just like it's too much work, and that's not even counting if I was like a college student, like some of you guys are. You go to college, you go to a job, you do all the homework. What am I supposed to do here? Play PvP, like while I'm sleeping? Like it really is ridiculous. So if you're that kind of person and you just kind of want to chillax with the game a little bit, it's probably a better way to play. Honestly, don't stress too heavily about competitive. But yeah, Zenkai 7 Boo it's a good option, but it shouldn't be a good option. So I'm getting kind of rambly at this point, so I'm gonna end this video right here. But let me know. I mean, I didn't touch on everything. Like there's so much we could touch on. Legends has just, every time they're like, we're gonna fix this, they mess something else up. They fix whatever they're trying to fix for the most part. I mean, the game, a lot of quality of life stuff has occurred in the last couple months. But then like they're like, hey, let's fix this right over here, and then like, they're like, oh shit, that broke, and then like, we'll get to that next month. Like that's literally how it goes. And then they go, okay, well we'll fix that, and then oh shit, and, like, and like, it's just back and forth, and it's like, bros, like I get it. There's a lot of things to micromanage, but you're literally making millions of dollars. Like we can see the revenue online. You just Google it. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, dude. I've watched like Nolar has Zenkai 7 across the board on all of his guys. Imagine if even 500 people are like Nolar on his Zenkai units. He has them across the board Zenkai 7. The game's doing all right. Like this needs to stop. This needs to like be fixed. I'm gonna get out of here though. You have yourself a great day. I'll catch you around. Deuces.